Well, hello there, man. I feel like it's been forever.
I know, right?
I didn't get to do an FOC video this week.
Oh,
I know you guys are mad. I'm sorry.
we had a con to go. We had a con.
Yeah, it was a super busy weekend. Mini con here, PopCon, Indiana.
Yes.
So, Mez and Skibbits. Some are great, some are not so great.
And some are just, we had so many good picks, they just couldn't fit into our top picks.
Some are meh.
Yeah.
They're kind of a lot of Mez.
Yes.
I'm Shawn.
This is Drew.
And we're here at Comics Weekly headquarters in our secret underground, not underground bunker. And we go through our these are the Mez and Skibbits for the week. So let's get started. We got a lot to do. Let's do it. Okay, number one, man, you drive the boat here.
All right.
I'm gonna try to keep up with you.
Like I said, I've got roughly 13 Mez. So if we have the same ones,
Me too.
we'll make some.
Yeah, I'll adjust.
All right, I've got Batman the Detective 4-6.
I can't remember where that one wound up. Okay, that one didn't make it in here.
Okay.
But I will pick this one because you don't even read this. Okay. Mine is By the Horns, number 3. And yours is Batman Detective Comics
number 4.
The Tom Taylor series.
Yes, correct.
Okay, I'll start. I really like this. It just didn't make my top 10. I enjoy the series. The art is beautiful. It's about this girl who had some terrible stuff happen to her village by unicorns, and she hates them, and she's trying to eradicate them, but she has to partner up with 2 of them, and they go through this magical land, and there's a lot of effed up stuff in this magical land. I really like it. It's not good enough to be in my top 10. I only got 10. I even cheated. I actually have 13. I cheated and threw a couple in there. I know. I'm sorry.
I've got 11.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We both cheated.
Yeah, it's a big week.
But this still couldn't make it. I really like it though. It's just it couldn't make my top 10. So talk about Detective.
This is another one. I like this too. It was a thoroughly good comic.
Mhm.
It's just to me it wasn't good enough to fit in my top 11 this week.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, it was. It's pretty much Bruce Wayne being interrogated by Interpol, or is it?
Or is it?
And we get introduced to the Bat Train after a while.
That was really close to my on the teetering. I this one made it in my top 10 because we get to see more of Squire in it.
A little bit,
like the Robin of Europe. And we get to see Bruce, like he kind of slips a little bit.
He does. Yeah, he does.
He doesn't catch something you would think Batman can catch.
Then again, it's an older Batman, so maybe
he's still super badass.
Yes, he is. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just love seeing his knuckles. You just see they're all worn in and scarred they are.
He's drawn perfectly.
Yes.
Okay, so next one. Go ahead.
All right. I've got The Boys, number 1.
Oh, I didn't even read that one.
We have this new series called The Boys from Dynamite.
I'm going to pick something that you probably don't even read. Wonder Woman.
Actually, I did read that.
Oh, okay.
I did.
Well, it's in my mez because so I have Wonder Woman 775. Again, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I love that she's out of the hold on, guys, these coming up. Oh man, I'm allergic to all these amazing comics. She made it out of the Norse mythology, and she challenges another kind of a god. It's a really cool how she wins. I enjoyed it. I got all 3 of the riddles right, by the way. I just really liked it. It just couldn't make my top 10. You almost get like the end of one adventure and the beginning of a whole nother one in this.
Yeah.
So, and I want to read the next one. I've been enjoying this Wonder Woman series forever since it's been coming out. I've been telling how much I like it. She's not in the DC universe right now. She's in a whole nother place. Hippolyta, Hypothetica. She's in the Justice League now, hanging out with him.
Her hypothetical mother.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, I just liked it. Just couldn't make it, guys. So, all right, talk about The Boys.
Yeah, there's this new series from Dynamite called The Boys.
Brand new, huh?
Yeah, Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson.
I honestly, the reason I didn't read this, I thought it was a reprint.
Oh, it is a reprint.
Oh,
it is. So originally I got this in my mez. If you haven't read this and you don't want to commit to a trade paperback, this is a great jumping on point right here.
You gotta read it.
Yes, you have to. This is going to blow your mind. You'll notice there's one key moment in this that is in the TV series. If you have not seen it, or if you have seen it, you'll recognize it. There it is.
Drew got me hooked with this.
Yes.
I love it. This is the way to read The Boys, with the big oversized slipcase trade paperback
with the built-in bookmark.
I think this one is this the sign.
That's the one, the sketch. You got the remark in it, but Derek Robertson, yeah.
I'm gonna show off a little bit real quick. I'm not Guillermo, but it doesn't matter. It's
Neither
still
am I.
remarked and signed. Super freaking cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
But yeah, like I said, if you don't want to commit to it, if you're crazy and you just want to buy the single issue, the jumping on point, this is it right here. This is where it all begins. You can get them here at comicsleaguecomics.com.
Sure. I don't know if we have them on the website, but you can get them.
Okay.
You can get them from us anyway.
Yes, you can.
Message the page. Okay, next one. Go for it.
Justice League, Last Ride number 3.
Oh, dude, I keep forgetting where I put all these books at. Yep, mine's in there too.
Okay.
I just have a different cover.
This one, I mean, it was good. It's another one. It was a good issue. It just wasn't good enough to be in my top 11.
It was a little slow.
Yeah. But
It's a little slow. So this is the series by Zdarsky.
Mm-hmm.
I keep saying when this comes out in trade paperback, it's going to be a must read.
Okay, it's going to be we'll understand the pacing better in the trade.
Yeah, as long as this is a Fredricki cover. I'm going to turn this other light off because we got a lot of glare. We were poorly prepared for this. But I feel like I think when the trade comes out, it's going to be like one of those must read trade paperbacks because it's this. If the story goes the way if it's as good as it has been, this is issue 3, I think. Yeah. If the story's as good as it has been, it's going to be must read TV. There's
a lot of lines dropped in this. It's leading us to some possible big things to happen, like Batman saying the Justice League can die. It's fine. It's like, whoa, wait, what? Yeah. But
Superman doesn't want to go to space.
Yeah.
He's like mad about it.
He's talking to Batman. No, you know what happened last time. It's like, whoa.
After this happened, you want me to go to space? And you're like, whoa. What the hell? Yeah. I want to know all this backstory. Yes. I want to know the ride.
When does this take place?
The prequel to the ride that made it so terrible. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's just enjoying torturing us with all these amazing storylines that have already happened that we are not privy to. Okay, next one.
Haha, number 6. But I got a John Jiang exclusive cover with Comics Elite right there, the Virgin cover.
I know you didn't read this. I'll pick this. Spider-Woman.
No, I did not.
Okay, so I'll start. Spider-Woman. So this cover's great. This is McNiven. It's a Captain America variant.
That's actually a great idea.
It's really good.
Great costume he did.
It's really good.
Yeah.
So I picked it because of the cover and I thumbed through it. I was reading Spider-Woman for like the first 5 or 6 issues when it first came out. Mm-hmm. It lost me when she's fighting her mom. I was like, whatever. Mm-hmm. I was thoroughly surprised by how much I enjoyed this. The first like 7 pages are just nonstop action. It's really, really good. And she's written like such a smart ass. Jessica's never been written that way before. I enjoyed it. I liked it. There were a couple LOL moments and a couple cringy moments that, they put in there on purpose. I really, really like this issue. And I'm going to read the next one because I liked it so much. The writing was so good in it. Yeah, I was very happy with it. Very happy with it. Yeah, give it a shot when we're done here. Just thumb through it. It's so much. And the action, it's drawn so well. Mm-hmm. Sucked me right in. I liked it. Thoroughly surprised.
Wow, I want to check that out now.
So this is a Comics exclusive. We'll talk more about this later. It comes with a Koa. This cover is amazingly fire and creepy as crap, by the way.
Yes, it is. Absolutely. John Jiang did a great job on this.
So why did this make it into your meds?
Well, just like with the telethon issue, it's a crossover with Haha and Ice Cream Man in this issue. But this is a incredibly depressing comic. There are some. I know they're trying to be funny and some, but I'm sorry. I'm not laughing. I know when they're trying to be funny, but it's.
I'll save my thoughts. So I will echo this though.
Okay.
If you're struggling with depression,
do not read this.
You literally should not read this comic. No. I'm telling you right now. No. If you have a friend that's struggling with depression, don't read it. This bummed me out.
Yeah,
I was like, wow,
this is why it's a meh, because it can either be really good or it can be really bad to you. It's like just buyer beware.
So this made it into my top 10 because I think if something's written and illustrated that can have such an emotional impact on you, it should be recognized as being great. Whether it's happy, sad, angry, if it's written with the intention to make you feel that way and it executes that emotion within you, it should be absolutely praised for that. That's why I put it in my top.
I tend to do that as well. However, just what I felt after reading this, I'm like, this is so damn dark and depressing. And just like, I know it's their intent, but I'm just like, I don't know if I can recommend this. That's why I'm like, because it's so dark. I'm like, because I don't want to be responsible for someone blowing their brains out.
It's almost like full disclosure here. Be careful when you're reading this.
Yes, you have to. It's like, I don't want to be responsible for what happens.
All right, let's go to the next one. What do you got?
Thor 15.
Damn it, I forgot to read Thor. Oh, why did I not read Thor? So busy this week. I'm going to pick War of the Bounty Hunters.
Okay.
I don't know if you're even reading that or not.
I kind of stopped.
So I really like the cover. War of the Bounty Hunters. We're up to issue number 2. Really, 2?
Only 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, first print. Yeah, issue 2. War of the Bounty Hunters 2, because they had prequel, the preload for it. We do have a Comics Get exclusive for this share with Comic Kingdom in Canada. I'm going to show the covers in the next video when we do our top 10. I love the cover. It's part 3 of it, Connecting from Todd Nuck. So we were talking about this.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
We cheated a little bit on you guys, and we were talking about things beforehand. It's very hard for me. I'm a humongous Star Wars fan. It's very difficult for me to be vested in a story that takes place between arguably the 2 best Star Wars movie made, Empire and Jedi. This takes place right between those 2 movies. It's hard for me to be vested in the story when I already know what happens.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. Boba Fett delivers Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt. Spoiler alert, right? So it's kind of hard for me to be vested. Plus, another part of this is that I was fully vested into the expanded universe. I read Tales of the Bounty Hunters, Tales of Mos Eisley Cantina. Tales of the Bounty Hunter tells all the stories that happened when they left an Empire, when Vader sends them on their way. No disintegrations, right? And he sends them on their way. That tells a story. We also get the story from what's the Dash Rendar Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of the Empire tells us.
Yeah.
We get Black Sun. We get Prince Ixili Gizilgalun,
and
whatever his name was.
Training on Tatooine too.
But Disney flushed all that down the toilet, and now we're getting the new version of what Boba Fett did and everything that happens.
And we're kind of seeing him being, I don't want to say incompetent, but just being lazy.
And just another part of this that kind of bugs me, I know I'm super nerding out here on Star Wars, is that there's the cast of characters is so huge. So we go from Empire that's focused on the core characters, and then we're supposed to shift into War of the Bounty Hunters that includes all these different, the Syndicate of the Hutts and all these different characters, all these different, Dr. Afra's showing up.
All these new characters are
all these people are there, and all these things are happening, and there's an auction to bid on Han Solo, and he gets taken from Boba Fett, and it's like, and then we're going to go to Jedi, where it's nailed right back down to Princess Leia sneaking in and blowing up and strangling Jabba. Like, I don't know. It's hard. They're cramming so much. I feel like they're forcing this kind of, I don't know. It's selling on the strength of Star Wars, just like the prequel and the sequel movies. 7, 8, 9. It's sold and made money on the strength of the fan base, and I feel like they're just kind of losing the fan base. They're losing me anyway, because they're introducing all these people. When they do introduce the core characters, I don't give a shit. Oh, this one has Han and Leia and Lando in it. I don't care. Because I know what happens. They're not going to lose a limb. They're not going to discover anything poignant about themselves. They're not going to change what happens in Jedi. I don't care. All the new characters that have been added, I really don't care either, because they're of no consequence to any of the other movies. It's just, it's getting hard for me to stay vested in this.
Yes.
as a fan. Anyway, I know I really went rambled about this one, but
You're not the first, and you're not the last.
yeah, I'm just having a tough time with it. So
Yeah,
go ahead with Thor.
I mean, the art in this is damn good. This is a damn good comic.
This is Thor number 15.
Yes, it's good.
Cates is still
writing it. Yeah,
I need to read this. That cover with him punching Cap's shield.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't happen in the book?
No.
Bait and switch.
Yes. So Thor is having troubles lifting Mjolnir, and he's on a quest to figure out what exactly is going on.
Oh, they're back to that again.
Yes, back to that again.
That happened in issue like number 1. He started that threat. Remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yes.
Mm-hmm. In issue 1.
Yeah.
Thor's it's getting heavier.
Yep. And at the end of this, we're left with a okay, he's doing that. And which kind of has
I gotta read it now.
Which has me concerned. I'm hoping Donnie doesn't do it. I don't think he will, but I'm really hoping that they don't revert to a low-selling and alienating storyline from a few years ago.
Oh man,
with these turn of events.
Now you got me scared.
They've done a lot to repair that damage, and I'd be ashamed to slide back to that. But
Jane Foster?
Yes.
I like that storyline. The last few issues of that story when she fights the Mangog. That's Mangog, or is that DC?
I tried to forget it. Magog was actually in a DC issue this week.
I know, but I'm thinking of who's the big thing with the toes that kills everybody in Thor. I just told it. My brain is rot at the end of the day, and I'm trying to remember this stuff. Anyway, I loved it. She throws Mjolnir into the sun to save everybody. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, okay, so Thor is a meh for you. I didn't even read it, so I can't even give you my opinion on it. Okay.
It's him talking with Cap most of the issue.
It's a talky issue.
Yes.
Okay, next one. What do you got?
I got Aliens Aftermath.
Oh, yeah, that's in there too. Oh, I think I skipped it. But anyway.
And I honestly, I can understand why you'd skip it. I mean, it's so it takes place 35 years after the events of Aliens, and we're introduced to a character named Cutter.
Did you pick this one in your skip it?
That's that's actually in my
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's taking out different Weyland-Yutani fuel outposts, for vengeance, and we find out he's related to an Aliens character later on, and he ends up looking for and finding LV-426, where all the events happened, and let's just say things don't go as planned.
I liked this. But I didn't like it.
Yes, exactly. Yes, that's how I felt.
I liked it, but I didn't like it.
Yes.
They're trying to, there's a new kind of alien.
Yep. Yes. And it's just like, how?
There's a reason why he's glowy and blue.
Yes.
So
one of the issues I have is that if there's a huge thermonuclear explosion, I find it hard to believe there's anything still left standing on the ground.
Oh, there wouldn't be.
No.
I just don't understand. I'm not a spoiler alert here. I'm not a scientist.
Yes.
I'm not a biologist. I'm not a chemist. I don't understand how this alien could have became what he is from their explanation. It's a huge reach. I mean, a huge reach.
They busted out there and jumped to conclusions, Matt, with this. And
huge reach in this one.
Yeah.
It's in my skip it, spoiler, but that's why it's in the skip it for me. That way I can skip it when I get to my skip it's.
It's a very alienating issue.
Yeah. So I got Way of X. It's just a meh for me. I did like it. It's better than the last issue for sure. Again, we're talking about there's kind of a cool talk between.
There's a lot of great talk.
There's a lot of good stuff in this.
Yes, there is.
I like Legion now. Again, the way they're writing David, he's not completely insane. I love that. There's a couple really cool things that happen. He's got 2 powerhouses following him around. And the way he's keeping his powers in check is they're directed to disintegrate him if he starts to go nuts. It's really freaking cool. Something crazy happens I wasn't expecting. I had to go back and look at that page. Like, did they just do what I think they did? Like, holy crap! And Nightcrawlers, he's going through their rules of the island. Kill no, or this rule 2 is respect the sacred land. Rule 1,
kill no humans.
Kill no human is 2, and then 3 is make more mutants. He's already been through the other 2. He's trying to start a religion, maybe, who knows? But I really enjoyed this, but I didn't enjoy enough to make it in my top 10.
Okay.
So next.
I got Mighty Morphin number 9.
Oh, I didn't even read it. Didn't even bother. Okay, I'm gonna put this is a weird one for me. I got Carnage.
Okay, I did not read that either.
So Carnage is it's a cool cover. these black, white, and reds, I feel like you need to buy all of them. I'm just going to say right now, you should buy this. It didn't make my top 10, but you should buy it. Here's why you should buy it. There's always new people showing up in here. There's another new person in here that's got Carnegie stuff going on. There's a Dylan thing happening in here, but I think it's a Dylan from a different world. Not the Dylan that just got the Venom symbiote suit. Venom 200, spoiler alert. We knew it was going to happen. But it's good. I liked it. Some of the art's very passable. I didn't hate it. That's why it's a meh. That's all I got.
Mighty Morphin. Number 9 is I love the In-Hyuk Lee cover. So this is the aftermath issue of Lord Zed in his takeover of Angel Grove.
This is a really cool cover.
Yeah.
This looks like a character I would not expect to see in Power Rangers. He looks super badass.
Yeah, it's Lord Zed. Yeah. So this is what I call. It's what the X-Men had called. It was the softball issue, which was like after a big event.
Yeah.
This is the softball issue.
Oh, okay.
Where they're playing catch up. You know, who's doing what, who's doing homework, and all this.
Yeah.
But then we're left with the big twist at the end with Lord Zed. We may get an origin story of him. Maybe. Yes. Because that's never been revealed. So he's been around since I was a kid. I'm like, ooh, an origin story of Lord Zed. This would be interesting.
I'm not a Power Rangers guy.
Okay.
Drew is. If you're excited about it,
yeah.
Sounds fun.
Okay.
All the Power Ranger guys might like that.
Yeah, they might. Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's not a bad issue. It's okay.
Yeah. There you go.
The softball issue.
Very cool. I like the softball. Claremont wrote those really well.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, what do you got next?
Dynamite Lives, number 2.
Oh, I didn't read that one. I'm gonna pick Scream.
Oh, it was a meh.
Yeah, it was a meh. So it was good. Again, I liked it. I didn't love it. Something happens that's like an eye roll at the end where you're kind of like, really? Again? Like
again?
Well, yeah, something happens where you're like, so anytime something dies in this, that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to tell you who. Anytime someone or something dies in the comic world, it's like, really? You want me to be emotionally invested in this, that something or someone has died? Like, they're just going to be back in some other form someday or another. Like, it's so hard for me to get around to the death in a comic world. It really is. But I don't know.
I'll say
that's kind of why it was a meh to me. I like the fighting. I like the reason how the death happened. Made total sense. I like where they're setting up for the next issue. These are a series, by the way.
Yeah.
So these the next one
it's kind of disappointing because I was hoping Philip Kennedy Johnson would be writing the whole thing.
Yeah, but he did a great job writing this.
Yeah.
Issue
1. This was someone else.
It definitely didn't make my top 10 because there's too much other good stuff in there. Okay, go ahead with your Dynamites.
Dynamite, I mean, it's another one. We're seeing the Deadites, the zombies, taking over the Dynamite universe. But my problem is with issue 1, I was sold on Ash kicking ass. Ash is not in this issue at all.
No.
It's everyone else. Everyone else in the Dynamite universe.
They put him on a couple covers too.
Yeah. And I'm like, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted Ash kicking ass.
No Ash.
No Ash.
No Ash kicking Ash.
No. No Boomstick.
No Boomstick, yeah.
No.
Kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it's very disappointing. But
I don't even read it's hard for me to read the Dynamite series.
I always read them because there may be that one time where it's like
where it's really good.
Yeah, there's a gold nugget here, But yeah.
To me, it's the cover series. All their cover series.
Speaking of which,
that's a great Perio cover.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. He can draw a zombie sexy.
Yes, he can. Absolutely. A zombie Vampirella sexy. Absolutely.
He thinks my zombie sexy. Is there like a chapter song about that? Yeah. My zombie. Okay. I don't know country music. All right. Go ahead. What do you got next? I only got 3 left.
Silver Coin, number 4.
God, shut your mouth. Let me guess. Did it make you sad again? And you're going to make it
No, not at all.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'm going to pick Joker. I know. You're probably going to yell at me for this one.
Nope.
I'll start. So this cover is kick-ass.
Mm-hmm.
This is a great cover. This cover got me freaking pumped.
Mm-hmm.
I was pumped to read this book. And when I was done reading it, I was like,
yeah.
Like super disappointed.
Yes.
Like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
The Joker ate pie. He eats pie. And that's kind of his thing. Where's the terrifying twisted mind F that he puts on Jordan or Gordon to make Commissioner Gordon just scarred for life and obsessed with the Joker that we've seen issue 1 through 4.
Yes.
We understand the Killing Joke. Got it. This does nothing to add any enhancement to any of those stories. If this was the first time he met the Joker, it was a sore disappointment. It's probably should have made us skip it, but it's a meh.
Okay, I'll say more about that later.
Okay, go ahead. Silver coin. Silver coin number 4.
Yes. And so in comparison to previous issues, this was a weird one.
It was weird, but remember how the last one ended?
No, I know. Yeah.
With like the dude sitting in this chair, right?
Yes.
And then people coming to like worship him.
So we're in the year 2467.
Yes.
People can uplink themselves to other people to steal info.
Creepy.
Yes, and the way what they use to do it, it's like
there was very disturbing imagery in this.
Yeah.
Very disturbing imagery.
Yeah, this and haha this week. Yeah, it's disturbing.
Saying.
Yeah. So it's hard. I don't want to. If I explain it, it's going to give away what happens. But I think I understood what happened at the end. Just like the previous issue, I had no idea what happened at the end. I thought I did, but now I think I know what happened in the previous issue because of how this issue started and what she finds in the issue, where she finds the thing. Mm-hmm. She finally sees the coin. Mm-hmm. We see that person in almost the same position as we left him at the end of issue 3. Mm-hmm. I think that's the same person that goes from go back. I need to do this too. I need to go back and revisit issue 3. It's been a minute, so I have to go back and
yeah. I think if it is what I think it is, I'm like, oh man, yes. I'm getting excited.
So this would be the first one where the two would tie into each other because the previous two didn't.
They kind of didn't. No, we started with the rock star, and then we kind of get introduced to the coin. Yeah, and what it does. Mm-hmm. It f's up your life. Yeah, you know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's good, but I'm just left wondering, huh?
It's definitely a mess with your mind. Makes you think. Makes you go, Yeah, I enjoyed it. Okay, so. I'm excited to go back and look at issue 3 to see if it is what I think it is.
Yeah, I may have to do some homework.
It is what I thought it was. All right, I got 2 more mehs left. Lots of mehs this week.
I got 4 mehs left.
Oh, geesh.
Bunny Mask number 2.
Okay. Batman number 5. Oh, okay, so this almost became a top 10 just on the cover alone. Mm-hmm. This cover is so freaking good. Oh man, look at that cover. It's so good. This is Batman number 5. This is the Rijiki cover. Oh, no, I'm gonna look. I don't want to misspeak. Sorry, I might have forgot. The issue wasn't really like anything. No. It was really super like a pass. Yeah. David Finch, Miki, and Fajardo Jr. covers. Mimi Yoon, Batgirl's variant cover. This is Yoon. Sorry. This is Yoon cover. Beautiful. Thank you, Yoon, Mimi Yoon, for giving us that cover. It's kind of it really could be a skip it, but the cover made it a meh. I mean, that's kind of sums it up. That's all I've got to say about that. Go for it.
Bunny Mask number 2. I've got the Comics Elite exclusive, Frank Oozin.
Frank Oozin exclusive, yes.
That is awesome.
Comes with the color.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So now the reason why you're asking Drew, why is this a meh?
I would like to know that also.
It's a good comic. I'm not going to say it's not bad. It's good. But my problem was this felt incredibly strange and in a completely different comic as compared to issue 1. The tone shifted for me. I'm like,
it did.
This felt like more like a rom-com than anything else reading this one.
Okay.
With little dabs of suspense.
Okay.
In it. And that's not really what I wanted.
This was a big character development story or issue.
Yeah, kind of. It's mostly a date night with the two.
We see those two like bonding. They clearly are bonding. There's the panels where they're bonding.
Well, or more or less rebonding.
Rebonding. Yeah. Yep. We learn about their life a little bit, what they do, and we get to see more of Bunny Mask doing
weird stuff.
Yeah, weird stuff. Like
Yeah.
I still don't know. We still don't know what the heck the Bunny Mask is, who she is, where she is, what the connection to this dude is.
No, and you get masks randomly showing up.
She speaks in these crazy riddles and,
Yeah.
and half sentences and disjointed thoughts. It's in my top, just so you know, it's in my top 10. I loved it. I like the character development. I feel like it's building up for a long run in a series. I feel like it's giving us, we needed that character development in order to have a long-standing series.
Okay, and
so
which is good, but I'm just the tone of it. It completely shifts.
So like here was my complaint with Something's Killing the Children. It was fantastic, but we didn't know anything about what was happening with these characters until very recently. We were getting the backstory now on the characters. And I kind of think maybe Tynion's throwing that in there because it was so popular. He's kind of going back and maybe rewriting some of that, which is cool, not complaining about it. Something is Killing the Children. It was very much, and I'm comparing the two. It was very much action. Cool stuff happening, cool stuff happening. We don't know who this person is, where they came from, what she's doing. Bunny Mask is giving us all that right up front. So it's giving it all right up front. Where it goes from here, I hope it continues to go in the right direction and we start to see more of the craziness that the Bunny Mask is bringing on. But I think we're meant to feel more connected to the characters through this issue.
Well, I really do hope we get back to more of the tone from the first issue, because do not expect the same tone from issue 1. It's completely different.
Oh, yeah.
But
totally different
so
tone.
if it goes back to the tone of issue 1 and issue 3, I'll just probably be back to a top 10. But for right now, it's a meh. You may not like the tone shift. I didn't, but see what happens.
Yeah, issue 1 was balls to the wall, craziness and insanity and action.
Yes.
And then this was very much a slowed down, different pace.
Yes.
Very much. I totally agree. Okay, my last meh. My last meh is Flash.
That was a meh?
Yeah, I didn't have room in my top 10.
I got Skybound, number 2.
Yeah, let's just skip it. So this Brett Booth cover is absolutely flippin' amazing.
Yes, it's just like how Kyle and I showed it in the FOC video. It looks blurry because, hey, they're blurring in and out.
But look at that.
It's all the
That
speedsters.
cover is so good. They're all in the same pose. They look like they just blurred out, and you can just see this. This would be a great lenticular if they all moved and turned into one. It
should have been like a holofoil lenticular.
I usually don't like this. This is a sideways cover. If you're a podcast listening person, it's a total sideways cover. Yeah. I usually hate sideways covers. I hate them. This is fantastic.
Yes,
it's so good. I like the issue though. I like the issue. We were both concerned when we saw where he ended up at. There was jaunting through time where Wally wound up at, right at the sanctuary. Yeah. From Heroes in Crisis. Yes. And I was like, oh man, please don't. Yes. Please don't.
Yes.
Please don't try to erase this history. And they didn't. If anything, they explained it better.
Yes.
They improved on it, I think.
And it
makes
really,
more sense.
They did a great job. I'll say my thoughts for later. I'll save it for later.
I liked it. This would have been in my top 10. Okay. I just ran out of room. I really liked the story. Okay. I enjoyed it. I like how it ends. It's really, really good. It's really good. This is a great wrap up too. And this is Flash, the annual.
Yep. Flash annual number.
Flash annual. Yeah. 2021.
Yeah.
There's no number on it.
Yeah. So I guess number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, number 1. Anyway, it was really good. I highly advise it. If you've been reading Flash, it's really good. You don't have to read all the other Flashes to enjoy it. I really liked it. I really liked it. The villain is formidable.
Yep, I'll say.
Okay. All right, go with the Skybound X.
Skybound X number 2. This was okay. I mean, the first one was good, but too short. It was not enough. It was just like, well, that's it. End it there?
I just want,
And the second with the series Birthright, which I never read, I thought this short story was really good. I love that story.
Yeah.
I never read it before. I'm like, I might want to check this out now.
Me either.
The third, that Steven Universe art crap bullshit. I'm like, I don't care. I'm sorry. I think that art sucks.
I don't even know what was happening.
Yeah. The fourth was Stillwater. That was good. But I wanted Ultra Mega. I wanted the next Ultra Mega part. That was what I was buying this for. No Ultra Mega.
Yep.
Shame on you, Robert Kirkman.
Yep. So starting with Skip It's.
Oh, I got 2 more minutes.
Oh, okay.
Invincible Red Sonja, number 3.
Isn't that cover beautiful?
Yes, it is. All the
Selena.
Yes. If only you did like a store exclusive cover with this, you know.
I wish.
Yeah, geez.
With this artist.
Yes. That booty is rocking everywhere. Oh, love it. Once again, this is a good issue. It's not bad. It's not great. It's good. We get some great side boob stuff in here. We get some blood, guts. It's good. But I have another issue in my top 10 for later that has more of that. Yes. Does it expounds upon that?
And we got a couple comments. We got a couple comments to exclusives for this. I'm going to show you in the top 10 video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, it is good.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Spider-Man Spider Shadow. It was good. It's not bad. It's not great. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Can't argue with you.
Yeah. And it has an interesting conclusion, which is kind of the way it ends, well, quote unquote ends. It's like, I've kind of done this before. And
it's starting to feel a little familiar.
Yes. It's starting to feel, yeah. And
I hope Chip Zdarsky, Mr. Zdarsky, sir, I hope you wrap this up with something new and amazing and unique, just like it started.
That's exactly why it's a meh.
Yeah. Just like it started.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there we go.
Okay. So Skip It's. Skip It. That's how I write skip.
All right. If we got the same one, well,
I'll just start with what you already showed. The Skybound X.
Okay. I'm going to do, you showed it earlier, I'm going to do Joker.
Okay. Skybound X. I just want the Rick Grimes story. I just want it more and more and more and more. I want the Rick Grimes Walking Dead universe fighting we get to see the alien, and it's freaking amazing.
Yeah. This is only 4 pages? 3?
The reason this is a skip it is because I only want that one story, and it's $5. I mean, it's not. Yeah. I mean, it's $5. Okay, Marvel's charging $5 for less quality. If you're big into the Skybound world and you're reading all the other stories, it's worth it. For me, it's just not. So it's a skip it for me. But if you like the other stories in there, go ahead and pick it up. It's just wasn't for me. I love the Rick Grimes story. It's fantastic. The art is beautiful. Oh my God, I love that. I want more of it. And then it's over, and then I got to thumb through this other crap that I don't even care about.
It's like only 4 pages. Like, that's it?
Give me more.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Joker, number 5. I have the pulp noir novel cover.
I ain't mad at you for putting that in your skip.
This is arguably the best part of the comic right here. This cover.
Yeah, it's pretty cool cover.
So what was the point of this comic? There was no point to this.
Joker wanted some pie. And to tell everyone how much of a failure and how irresponsible and how much of a piece of shit Jim Gordon is. It's a flashback story to right after year 1 with Jim Gordon. And boring. Yeah. No. Super wordy.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. Nothing happened. If this was in year 1, it would have lessened year 1.
I would have been pissed if this was in year 1.
It wouldn't be the legendary story it is now. It's just I didn't like it at all.
No, it's not good at all. No, filler.
Didn't like it. Yeah. Okay, what else you got?
Rorschach.
I didn't even read Rorschach.
Rorschach Shake Shack.
I'll put aliens in here. I already talked about this real quick. I don't believe that the alien became the cool new version of the alien that he is because that's just not how science works. So, okay. Maybe over the millions of years, it wasn't even millions of years, it was like a couple hundred years or whatever the time frame the past was.
Between aliens and this?
Yeah.
No, 36 years.
Oh, yeah. So, that's not a thing. Anyway, okay. Go to Rorschach.
Rorschach Shake Shack, number 10.
Rorschach.
I would love to read a comic about him opening a Shake Shack.
So,
my one question with this whole thing is, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
I gave up on that series. I'm such a Watchmen fan, and I can't. I just can't.
Tom King actually inserted himself twice into this comic. There was a page in this he took from one of his photos overseas. He put in there of him. It's like, dude, come on. No.
Okay.
The amount of love Tom King gives himself in this comic is unbelievable. It's just him filleting himself in this comic. I'm sorry, I can't do it. It's just.
I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. This is a trade paperback I have with Watchmen.
Ooh.
Like I own this. Like I've owned this for a really long time. It's very weathered.
That looks familiar.
I got to meet Alan Moore. Or not Alan Moore. I'm sorry, Dave Gibbons.
Yeah.
At a con a while back. And look at that. He did a sketch of Dr. Manhattan for me.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's personalized for Shawn. Spell my name right. And had a great chat with him about the Watchmen movie when he was doing it. It was maybe like he was doing it for people for free. I made a donation to the thing he was supporting.
That's awesome.
But that's way better than the entire Rorschach series that's being done right now.
Absolutely.
Okay, next.
The Lot, number 1.
Shut your mouth with The Lot.
I hated this comic. I hated it with all every ounce of my inner being. I hated this comic.
We're gonna soul fight on this one. I'm just gonna pick champions. Why bother?
But it's a Mercandolfo cover.
I don't care.
Not Mercandolfo. Peach Momoko. Yeah.
If you want a better image, you want a better headshot sketch, hit up Ryan Kincaid. Ask him to do a commission, a bust headshot of Nova. You'll get 100 times better cover than this that Marvel's publishing, or any artist. I mean, Ryan would crush this. He's done way better than this. Oh my God, I love The Lot. Tell me why you didn't like The Lot.
Man, I just didn't like it. I hated it.
Oh God, we're gonna argue.
So, but the thing was, when I started reading this, I was laughing my butt off from the publishing information on the inside cover. I'm like,
that was kind of cool.
That's clever. That's funny. I'm like, I'm in a good mood reading this. The art in this is damn creepy. It reminds me of Tim Bradstreet.
It is super creepy.
Yeah, it sets the tone. But as soon as the characters open their mouths, I wanted every single one of them to die horribly and painfully, especially the main character. I hated every single one of them. The dialogue in this is so pretentious, predictable, and mind-numbingly stupid. And unfortunately, the woke elements in this comic really detracted from what could have been a great horror story.
So what woke elements are in there?
But her working her way up to the studio and like, oh, you know where she got her job.
But oh my God. Okay, yes. So let's talk about this.
I wasn't looking for it. It's I'm just like, and then ding, point 1, ding, 2, ding, 3. I'm like, it's just all through it. It's like, what the hell?
Because she's trying to get a job in Hollywood.
I understand. That's great.
And that's what Hollywood is.
It's not. It's you can tell the story about that, but not having to put in the woke elements.
But they're not trying to push it on, and they're not pushing it on us. No way they are.
On every other page, they are.
Show me in there where they're put.
I'll show you.
Oh my God, we're gonna argue.
Get this comic and tell me that it's not in there.
I hate when they put political crap.
This is push it on page.
It's not though. That's not even what the book is about at all.
It's most of the story.
Oh, the book is about the terrible shit that happens on that lot.
That's a side fact to this.
And it's not a side fact at all. Oh my God, you were so off base on this one.
Not. It's secondary.
I feel like you can't. I
wasn't even looking for it. I wasn't looking for it. I was enjoying this, and then no.
So the girl got hired at the studio. No. The girl got hired at the studio, right? Because she was like a child of somebody famous. And the lady says, oh, yeah, they're going to say you got hired because of this person. And they'll say you didn't get the job because of that person. You got to just overcome that stuff. Okay. And then they mention later on when she's like, uh-oh, you got in trouble from your boss. And like, yeah, she's like, climb, break the ceiling. They like talk shit about her. They're like, she's break the ceiling and then pull the ladder up after you get up there. And then be super feminist, white feminist boss bitch or something. Like, oh, you described her to a T. They're making fun of her. They're not saying like, this is what you should be. This is the right character. And she's a side character to this whole thing.
No, she's the main character.
No, she's the boss of the main character. The girl that got the job.
The girl that got the job is the main character in this.
Yes. And the boss is the one who they're talking about how she's the feminist, like her boss. They're talking shit about her.
I know they're talking about shit about her, but the way that the main character acts, it's like, I don't like this character at all.
The main character is like, I'm making you guys a lot of money. I found this old abandoned lot. So the premise of this is they find this girl gets hired for a studio to help them make some money because the studio is failing. She finds this old abandoned warehouse full of like this film from this movie producer who he tried to make his film so realistic.
So this is the bad idea. That's the bad idea.
The bad idea is let's try to bring this stuff back up, right?
Which is a great idea. For a story.
And then this there's a terrifying scene in there. One of the creepy. It reminded me of what's that Garth Ennis story from Aftershock that came out with the warehouse from hell?
Oh no,
not from hell. God damn it, not from hell. Something hell.
Bones?
It was something hell. God, we did a variant for it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it reminded me of that. There was
a Walk Through Hell.
A Walk Through Hell, yes. It reminded me of that when the dude starts, and I'm going to spoil it, but when the dude starts doing the stuff to himself and Then they're like, what? And then we go and we see one of the monsters. And I'm just like, yes, I love where this is going. They explain where the monsters come from, where it is. It's about the monsters. They're not pushing any woke shit on none of us.
It's in every.
Oh man. Okay. We're already 45 minutes in this video. We're going to totally fight about this. Zero wokeness in this one. Okay. Yeah. Champion sucks. Okay. And last one I have.
Iron Man number 10.
I didn't even bother reading that. I picked Super Sons. You love this story.
Yes.
To me, it's just
Perfect.
It's fun. If you like it, get it.
You said it's fun.
It's fun, but it's just, again, I can't get into it because they're already grown. They're grown. Jonathan's about to take over to be Superman. Damian is in Robin fighting for a tournament on an island to prove he's the best fighter in the world. And I'm just overseeing them as little kids doing cute stuff.
This is them at their best. This is them at their prime. This is where they should be.
I vehemently disagree with you.
No, I could not disagree with you more on your disagreement with my thoughts on this.
This is why 2 points of view, right?
There
if you
we
like
go.
him, get him.
Yes.
If you don't like him, I don't like him. Okay, Iron Man, I'm not even bothered. I can't believe you're still reading that.
I keep hoping for a turn. I keep because I want to give this writer credit. He wrote *Halt and Catch Fire* on AMC.
Okay.
The first 3 seasons were damn good, and then it just got into feminist fantasy land where they could almost fly, which is crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy. But so I keep hoping, like, you know what, he's going to turn like Chip Zdarsky turned with Spectacular Spider-Man, where it was like horrible at first, and then boom, it had an awesome kick-ass twist. But this, according to the writer, according to him, Tony Stark has never learned how to survive in a cave with a box of scraps, never built an arc reactor or a suit of armor, never survived nearly dying on an alien planet.
So he's not Tony Stark.
Yes, and doesn't have any self-confidence at all and needs Hellcat to save him.
Oh, Hellcat. See, that makes you not want to read this. Hellcat does not belong in an Iron Man
comic. No.
Stop trying to push these D-list characters on us that we should care about.
No, it's like, this is my official jumping off point.
Yeah, I gave up on that a long time ago. Okay, that's our Skip-Its and Mez. Wow, 45 minutes, guys. 46 minutes.
We have 13 of them.
But it's good talk this week.
Yes.
So, all right, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment your like number, and leave something else for us to be entered into the giveaway. We're going to give away some cool stuff. Let me show you what I'll give away this time. I'm going to give away Bitterroot
Volume 2.
Volume 2.
Nice.
And I'll also give away, what is some other stuff I got laying around here? No, I think I need that. I'll also give away.
Oh.
What if this is what you want right here? What if this is the
Volume 1
classic Volume 1? The early what ifs. We got the cool trailer that came out. Watch it. So you're going to get an indie and a Marvel trade paperback. So subscribe, like, leave a comment, share this with your friends. Hope you enjoy our passionate. We're so passionate about comics, right? We can disagree about stuff.
Yeah.
All comic fans can disagree about stuff. Marvel versus DC, CGC versus CBCS, classic modern keys versus classic, keys, whatever.
Cap versus Iron Man.
Yeah, it's just, you can all enjoy the hobby together. Doesn't matter. Buy what you like. Go ahead and end it, brother. Buy what you like. Collect what you want. Don't listen to the haters. We'll see.